President Donald Trump ran on immigration reform. It's something that ranked among Americans their top priorities when they voted last fall. And the latest information from NBC News in a poll shows that 51% of people asked approved of how Trump is handling border security and immigration. Welcome to Breaking the News. I'm Janice Shortle. Well, right now, Minnesota is being sued as part of President Trump's agenda when it comes to this issue. Here's Danny Spiewak.
The Trump administration's lawsuit against Minnesota accuses the state of violating federal law by offering in-state or free tuition rates to undocumented students. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi says she wants to, quote, protect the rights of American citizens first. The lawsuit specifically targets Minnesota's DREAM Act, passed in 2013, and the North Star Promise Scholarship, passed in 2023. Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison says he's reviewing the lawsuit, but that he plans to vigorously defend the state's right to offer affordable tuition to everyone who lives in Minnesota.
Thank you, Danny. Well, these measures mean some people in our immigrant communities are living in fear, afraid to even reach out for medical care. And the nonprofits that work with some of them say that's not the only challenge. Here's Sammy.
Providing comfort is what Maria Cervantes
we all have the same mission.
and Maria Steffel, two nonprofit leaders, do best.
We are not educated to show our emotions.
Cervantes is the executive director of Raíces Sagradas, whose offices are based out of St. Matthews on the west side of St. Paul. Their nonprofit provides free, culturally sensitive mental health assistance and therapy, mostly to Latino members who don't have health insurance.
People are not showing up as we wish they would.
But she says clients, undocumented or not, are scared to use their help.
Why do you think people aren't showing up to your events?
Because they're afraid. They're afraid that they could be detained driving. If they come to our event, because it's a public event that we advertise, ICE would know where we are meeting and they might show up.
She has since stopped advertising group sessions and events so people feel safer.
We live these stories that nobody else know about it.
Steffel, executive director of the Neighborhood Development Alliance, says those resources are needed more than ever to cushion the impact the political climate has on mental health.
Exactly. So now we are seeing a decline, like cancellations to the roof. Because of that fear.
Her organization helps people make a financial plan to buy their first home. She says some of her Latino clients are seeing an increase in economic insecurity and a lack of peace of mind.
Some of them have now seen cuts in their food support or other Medicaid benefit support, that they will have a higher stress, not only financially, but the impact in their mental situation.
People are not going to work because of fear.
President Trump says the increase in deportations are what people voted for and want.
We're getting them out, and that's why I was elected.
A lot of us don't feel safe to speak up.
Cervantes and Steffel say it's coming at too high of a cost.
We are all burned out. It hurts because I'm an immigrant. I know what it is to be an immigrant, and I know what it is to have that fear. It's so much going on that we have to deal with.
And Sammy, she just mentioned being an immigrant, a legal immigrant. They see legal immigrants too who are afraid to come in.
Yeah, anyone who needs mental health services can come to them. But as you mentioned, even legal immigrants, they're just afraid for family members, afraid for themselves. And there's just a lot of fear in the community for everyone right now.
Right, because we've seen mistakes get made, just they don't want to be anywhere where they could be mistakenly taken.
Exactly. They say that they're just afraid because of the color of their skin that they might get targeted.
That's terrible. Thank you so much, Sammy.